Hi guys, welcome back for another one. We're continuing here with Transport Fever 2, our Apex challenge on a tropical island. It's an island. Let's call it an island. Let's just call it over with and done with for now. Anyways, today's episode, I'm hoping to begin an infrastructure that I'm going to put in place today that will be in place when we complete this challenge in the I shouldn't say late, but in the 20s or in the 2000s. Whew, I'm gonna get my language here correct here. So since last episode, I did let some time run on. I was just like, let me go. Actually, it's actually a different day from the last time I recorded. But anyways, I turned the game on. I went, made some dinner, ate some dinner, came back, and I was actually able to pay off my loans. My loan is completely down to zero, and that's a good thing because the project I plan on doing in this episode, and I don't know if I can get it done in one episode, but definitely starting in this episode, is going to cost a lot of money. I'm thinking I can keep the cost under 10 million. At least I hope so, because if I don't, it's going to be game over, and boy, wouldn't that be embarrassing at this point. So anyways, let's zoom out here. Everything seems to be stabilized. I'm not going to spend too much time going over all the routes that we made before. The boats are making money. Everything's making a little bit of money. They're just not a whole lot, so it does take a long time to, to have the money coming in. Let's get the orientation correct here. That's the south. Let's get this no. There we go. Palm Bay should always be north. Hopefully I can remember that. Palm Bay is north and Lancaster south. All right. So today's project is we are going to, that farm was not there before. That farm definitely was not there before. This was all open space. Crud. This just got interesting. And this oil well wasn't here before. This was all open space. Crud. Guess this is what happens when you can go and make dinner and you just don't execute your plan while you're in debt. Oh, wow. Yeah, I probably should take a look at that before I hit the record button, shouldn't I? That's on me. That's on me, guys. On me. I mean, this oil well is not going to ruin my plan too much, but this farm is going to do a number, and it's going to stay here for a really long time because it was just put here by the... that really sucks. All right, well, I'm going to see if I can get away with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to transport, and this is the first part. I won't tell you guys everything right now, but let's start with the first part. We're going to transport stone here from this quarry, not this one, very important. And we're going to get a transport up here to construction material, and, well, I'll save the rest for later. But either way, I think this is going to be a very profitable line that's going to stay in the game wait until the end. And this farm, I wish it was any industry but a farm at this point. So let's get some boats, as that's where we're going to begin. You need cargo, and let's go ahead and put it right here. Oh, it would help if I had turned the right way. I was like, why are you still red? All right, so I can make these large. You know what? Let's delete you. And actually, we should probably go ahead and borrow some money. Let's borrow 2 million to start. All right, let's do it large because that's actually what I want. And then we're gonna have to do some of this farm. It's not great. I hope I can ignore it long enough where it'll eventually disappear. But for right now, we're just going to have to manage with it. And there we go. All right, so ships back and forth. But before we have the ships going, actually, let's go ahead and, before we just ignore the ships, let's go ahead and put in a depot here. All right, depot in. All right, so that's all set up for when it's time. And now the next thing we have the stone quarry. We don't have a whole lot of cash to begin terraforming. I will be doing some terraforming once I have the cash. One thing I would like to do in this playthrough versus my first Apex challenge is take my time when I have the cash to, make things look nice. I rushed through a lot of times. I could have definitely did a lot of fast forward builds or fast forward. You guys have seen it in fast forward, but do take a little bit of extra time and then do the fast forward build for you guys so it's all fits in a normal size episode. I think to not have the farm cost me a ton of cash, we'll try to have this right on the outside here. And let's go ahead and have you. That, and then should curve. There we go. All right, so that's gonna be the hookup for the stone. And I could probably get away without deleting this. Actually, let me put a curve in. I really want it to be a curve. We'll have this cross for now. And fine. Curve in, drop off. There you go. So that's going to be the stone by ship, drop off here, and then we want to go into here, which we'll do by straight, please. Alrighty. And curve. Ew. That's not that realistic for this age, so I think I'm going to have this route go. I mean, it is a road route. It can go uphill. It's not gonna bother it any. All right, so let's go ahead and reach our peak up here. I don't like it at all, but unfortunately it's the best I can do with what I'm trying to pull off. I don't like all this. I just don't have the extra cash to do some terraforming yet, so I'm going to have to live with it for now. If this does remain permanent, like I plan on it remaining permanent, then, I could fix it up later. Anyways. All right, so we have all the infrastructure to get this going. Now, unfortunately, to get this started, it's not going to be as profitable as it's going to be in the end game. You're like, what do you mean it's not going to be as profitable in the end game? Trust me, it's not going to be as profitable, but we'll get there. And we'll get there either at the end of this episode or sometime in the next one. I hope it's no longer than 2. I hope not. I'd hate spending forever on something. Let's go ahead and build. Trying to think exactly what I want here. I need it to be on this side. Try to get it as square as we possibly can. All right, plenty of room to go backwards, I believe. All right, so I'll get the stone going. And I probably could have this if I edit this, configure, and have an exit. No, it's not going to work. It's on the wrong. No, delete everything. Oh, I'm just going to delete everything. Configure, just delete the exit. If I have the problem is no. If I have it going out this way, it's going to cross over traffic, which I don't want, so we're just going to leave it like that way. I was trying to create a little shortcut, but it's not going to go in my favor, so just don't do it. We are going to need another depot down here. So I got to explain the extraction in the stone conversion is like there's only good that's going to be like this in the entire game, and I'll show you guys what here in a minute once I get all this set up, what I mean by it's the only good like it that when you, I'll explain better when I show you the rates. All right, so let's go ahead. And I really don't want this digging in, but it's going to have to do a little bit of digging. All right. So hopefully you guys can see this now. We're going to take stone, we're going to travel it down, drop it off in the port. The port's going to travel the stone over and drop it off here. And then the stone's going to be going over here to concrete. And I know what you guys are thinking, like, well, you can just put a depot down to have that transport take place, which is true. There's a reason why I built this and not just the drop off. And I'll get into that a little bit later. You're just going to have to trust me. Anyways, the conversion rate here on this supplier, you can see it's a 1-to-1 conversion. So it's 1 stone to 1 brick. So it's not a 2-to-1. So when I have a vehicle that travels, I think I'm still getting ahead of myself. I mean, but anyways, simple enough. Every stone that I take to the construction material can be processed. Now we're going to be a little capped here in the first half. So we have a production of 100. We have a 100 cap, and we have a production of 400. Only 100 is going to be produced for transport because the building receiving can only take in 100. I believe it's true. I do not believe it's going to produce all 400 because the receiving building won't take 400. So yeah, we have to get that up. And the only way to get this rate up is by getting this upgraded. And right now we cannot get this plant upgraded. You see that it has different levels. Right now we can't get it upgraded unless we can transport and deliver all 100 construction materials, which, a little spoiler alert there, we're going to try sometime in the near future. I won't get into the details. But you can probably see Palm Bay over there that does demand it. I doubt it's going to demand enough to make me grow. Let's check. 41. No, it will not. We need at least 75. Anyways, let's get this started now that we have it in here, and time is rolling, so I don't want to waste too much time here as we are paying maintenance on all these buildings. All right, so first things first, let's get a depot out. Let's not make them go too far. I need one over here. We're going to need one over here. Come on. Yeah, this would be a lot faster if I didn't hold out the shift key doing that. All right. So first things first, we're just gonna get the align established. So we're gonna actually, one second. Before we get the align established, let's make the lines. New line. We're gonna go from here to here. This will be stone. We'll call it Palm Bay Dock. I don't know if I want to stick with that name. I probably should get into some kind of customization naming, but for now it's fine. Let's go ahead and make this like a little bit of a weird color green, if I can. It's a little too close to the color that I have for food, so let's go ahead and make it a little different color. All right, so then the next line, we're gonna be transporting it from here to here. I should probably put this as F for ship instead of B for boat. I realized that after last time I named something, so we're gonna try to remember to make everything for S for ship. So we're just spending freight. We're gonna take stone over Palm Bay. We'll call it Bay. Palm Bay. Sure. Why not? Oh, I'm pretty sure that's a name like that somewhere. We're going to go ahead and make you the same color of green. And then the last line to make this complete, we're going to go from that, that depot to that depot. And road freight, we are delivering stone to construction plant. All right. So now we can get it established. So first things first, this is not going to work. So first off, if I just go, let's go buy 2 vehicles here. And select them, put them on that. This is not going to produce stone because right now this stone has no end destination where it can be used. This is going to stay dormant. Nothing's going to get produced. Even if we come down here and buy 2 vehicles. Now this is lines going, but still nothing will be produced because there's no way to get from point A to point B. As soon as we put a ship on this line, our stone should begin to produce. And again, we did put a larger dock in, so we're going to go with the largest one as it does seem like mathematically it's the better logic one to grab. Let's go and let's put you on a line. Now that there is a full connection from point A to point B, we should start seeing stone be produced. And we'll just let it go here. Maybe we'll speed it up a little bit just so it recognizes the line. I see. Come on. Don't make me a liar, game. I know I'm right. Unless I've really messed something up, but I doubt I did. Alright, we're going to put you right here. I didn't turn you on 3 times speed yet. You are coming down to your destination. We should have stone. Construction material doesn't need to go anywhere. Why is it not being recognized? Why are you not recognizing this? The time frame's not bad. All right, 3 times speed. The rate for this, actually, the ship's really good. As it's within the actual number. And these are cargo. You are cargo. You are not producing stone. Why are you not producing stone? You're connected. You're connected. Connected. Everything's connected to make this work. I'm struggling here. I'm really struggling here, game. You should be making something. All right, well, let's just clone. I probably should wait. Clone you up a little bit. You do have a little. That is weird. Or home it. Actually, I think it's actually, never mind. I know somebody's probably yelling at me right now. This ship only does oil. It doesn't do the other stuff. So I've got a large ship for no reason at all. We're gonna have to go here. All right, I need cash. Well, actually, we can get cash easy by selling this one. Managed vehicle. All right, well, mistakes were made. That's the that's me never playing with Asian vehicles and only ever playing with American vehicles. That's on me. That was definitely on me. I still don't see the benefit other than the power on that one. There we go. Instantly, that's what I wanted it for. As soon as I put the ship on, there it is, the 100 being produced. All right, now I do have to take a look at the rates and make sure that things are good. Why am I not seeing? Oh, there we go. All right, so we have. We're gonna have to put 2 of these on. It's gonna be a waste of money here to start, but we have to put 2 on. All right, so we have 68, 20. All right, so the one that matters the most, we need to get this up to 100. Or close to 100 as possible, and by this math we should be able to couple up or make this line a little bigger. Managed vehicle. Alrighty, and if we take a look at the line, it should be close to 50. It is. All right, you're almost down. Let's go ahead. We're gonna need to borrow some money. Manage the vehicle. Let's go ahead and clone you. You're gonna deliver way more than I can make, which is fine for now. You'll grow into it. Alrighty. Grab 4. I'm gonna wait till these guys empty out because we definitely need to get them to separate a little bit. Come on, move it, vehicles. We're on 3 times speed. I've already held the gate. I already held everything up long enough, and I already realized that there is no way I'm finishing my grand project in this episode. Looking at the time. Oh, now you want to give me a food processing plant up there? Very annoying. No, I don't have plans of setting food over right now. All right, you cleared. Let's get some more. All right, I should easily be able to put 16 on this line and not have too many issues. I see the next one's on its way back, so let me just go ahead and make it that way. The idea is to make sure I get my rate high enough that we will upgrade, and 75, just above 75 is all I really need to make that a possibility. We have nothing being dropped off yet, so I'm not going to mess with these guys. It'd just be a waste of money right now. And we're already going to establish a delivery here to Palm Bay. Not part of my grand strategy, but part of getting this line established. So this is not necessary to make money, but until I have an end product here for the construction material, this could close on me. And I definitely don't want to turn my attention away and make another dinner and have a plant like that close that these guys will be running around losing money left and right because they're not delivering anything. All right, so let's find a good place to deliver here. And ooh, this is a weird looking town, but I choose here. Alrighty, and what I want to do is we'll just put you right there. We're going to go ahead and use this deep. Actually, we're going to create the line first. Let's go to new line. I definitely want this established before we end the episode, and then I'll execute my grander plan. Beginning of next one, we are delivering construction materials, so let's go ahead and make you a little bit on. I know, let's do orange. Orange. And we are doing road delivery. Construction to Palm Bay. Boom. And let's get some to avoid any kind of closures. Let's get 2 vehicles on this route. There we go. All right, we got stone rolling in. I think it's time that we get some more vehicles because it's only going to get worse for these guys. Boom. Once again, we're gonna pull up here and keep an eye on the rates because rates very, very, very important, right? We know we can ignore the ship number because the ship number is higher than the other number. So we see 107 here. We know we can only produce currently 100. So the fact that we know between these two numbers, all 100 are making their way across the bay, we want to make sure that we can take on 100 on this side. I'm going to assume I can double up, which looks like I can. And look at my numbers real quick. 90's, I'm going to live with 90 because 90 is going to be close enough where this plant can upgrade. As long as I can get above the 75% threshold in all 3 of these categories, it will upgrade. Unfortunately, right now we're just not demanding enough in Palm Bay to make that happen, but that's fine. I have another plan in mind for this construction material. Tease for the next episode at this point. All right, and 41s are right here, so we're going to take a look at our rates again once it is only 7, so we can definitely make this better. Let's go ahead and double up. I want to be a little cautious. Okay, there are some construction material coming over. Good, that's what I wanted to be cautious of. I didn't want to start putting a bunch of empties on this lane. Looks like each one's giving us about 3.5. Not great. So between 2, we're getting, okay, the rate's getting a little bit better. That I like to see. We can go the way up to 41. We're just going to put all 4 on here as soon as that one goes. Awesome. It's going to give me a rate of 31? That's the best you can do? 31? All right, we know 41 is the limit. We'll grow a little bit to like 45-ish is what we're kind of trying to aim for. We're gonna go ahead and let these guys go through, but let's go ahead and start wrapping this episode up. I will get this rate up to like around the 41 mark, slightly over. Always slightly over when you're delivering, you're making the material. But anyways, guys, if you're enjoying this Apex challenge so far, and we got so much more to come. I haven't even this island one is way different than my last, where it's just I don't have a lot of options, and I gotta try to make I don't know, gotta try to make lemonade from a rock. I guess that's the best expression I come up with right now. But yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to leave me a comment. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one.